Welcome back. We are and this. This is the best fart joke you've never heard. This is Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. So, I still keep playing Warframe after I get everything else done, and that means that I have not come back to this game or even remembered this game after playing it and recording it to come back and take care of the side quests so they don't, get backlogged. But, well, that's just not the way things have happened, and so they're going to be. At least the ones that don't require me to go out and do something specific, Why am I walking around? We need to go to the plaza. I mean, we're here, so why not? Didn't even get paid. Wonderful. Shiva, we'd like a word. Quite urgent. Can it wait? It cannot. We found the mayor's diary in the barrows. I think you should give it a quick look. Dax, how could you be so stupid as to let the Empire make such fools of us? Shiva, please tell me everything you know about the Barrow's blessing. Forget about that, you hear? There's nothing anyone can do about it now. Shiva, please. Please tell me. You wish I hadn't. In this town, every few decades a child is born with a raw lens inside their body. These children all have azure hair, and they're all born with a natural ability for magic. So that's why Isha can use magic. Aye, you got a raw lens, all right, inside you. I knew it. These azure-haired children are often skilled mages, but they don't get to enjoy it for long. The lens fills them with power and corrupts their bodies. They don't live to see adulthood. No. Why? Why Isha? Why only Isha? I'd wager it's because she's gifted, knowledgeable, but I don't know. As far back as I can remember, the townsfolk have called this the Barrow's blessing. Of course, the youngsters don't know of it. Only Doxa and the other elders know anything about it. Shut up, you're wrong. You must be wrong. That's not a blessing, it's a curse. You want me to take these lonely, suffering children, look them in the eye and tell them they're cursed? Oh, sure, that would help. I didn't. No, The ancestors couldn't end it, nor could I, nor could Doxa. And you've tried everything? You've absolutely tried everything to break this curse, have you? If Doxa had any other options, he'd never have made the deal with the Galdeans, would he? I see. So that's why Father ignored your protests and proceeded with the expedition. And you tried to keep me from the barrows because you knew I had, well, not long left to live. I just wanted you to live your life in peace. That's all. Can you ever forgive me, Isha? Isha, look at me. Don't listen to another word of this. Thank you, Shiva. It would appear I have misjudged you. Look at me. You have every right to live. Anything you're born with belongs to you. Don't let some old curse make choices about who you are. What gives this sorcerer his magic the right? Just wait till I get my hands on him. The sorcerer, magic, wait! The sigil! Look, the sigil the mayor drew in this diary is the same as the sigil I saw in that lab down in the barrows. The monster in the hologram got trapped in the sigil, then the sorcerer pulled the raw lens from its body. And what? You don't think it's odd? That sorcerer was supposed to be sealed away hundreds of years ago. But still, every few decades, right here in this town, a child is born with a blessing. Even though the sorcerer has been locked away for much longer than that. You mean... Axa said something similar a long time ago. He didn't think the numbers worked. Exactly. Isha, Shiva. There's no sorcerer down there, just a spell that's casting itself over and over. In the vision, In the vision, the old Nevaean who fought the sorcerer wasn't alone. The sorcerer performed the transmutation spell on all of them and grew raw lenses inside each of their bodies. He said as much, didn't he? The grade of the lens is determined by the amount of magical power within the subject. Exactly! Something with a lot of magical power could grow a high-grade lens if the transmutation spell was given enough time. But monsters like that don't come along every day. So instead of one big guinea pig, he tried it with many, many small ones. Exactly, Guru, exactly. He sacrificed the old Nevaeans to try and mass-produce raw lenses. What a villain. Old Nevaeans must have been better with magic than the townsfolk around here today. That's why he was able to get several lenses at once from them. And of those people, some realized what he had done and sought revenge. His own creations turned against him. But the spell was set up so that it would work even when the sorcerer himself wasn't there. Kept going by the sigil in this drawing and that humongous lens we saw. That's why I was born this way. It makes sense, doesn't it? That's the reason for Isha's lens, the sigil under the town. So, stands to reason if we head to the ruins under the plaza and smash up that sigil, Isha's blessing might just break too. Not might, it will. It definitely will. Isha and I didn't get off on the right foot, but she's my friend. No, my treasured friend. We have to try to save her. Nothing more to say, is there? Let's get down to them barrels and bust it up. Gramps, this clock tower used to be a menhir, didn't it? It did? Wait, I do remember the elders mentioning something about that when I was little. The clock tower was built from a massive stone that had fallen in the plaza. I knew it. Wasn't there an indent that a rune lens could fit into somewhere? That's the only way to power a menhir. You're right. I saw it myself. The stone inside the tower has a ridge just the right size for a lens to slip into. Where? It's a hollow at the bottom, where the driving way descends to ring the bell. There's no way to get you in there, though. Why not? The gear that connects the driving way to the transmitting mechanism is broken. No matter how many times I wind the drum, neither the weight nor the hands will move an inch. If we can't get that weight to move, we can't reach the hollow. We need to rebuild the gear to get the clock tower to work. Until it works, we can't reach the menhir. Is that right? Yes. Why didn't you just say that then? Alright, so let's get a new gear made. Easier said than done. It's a big one and it has to work with the other gears and pinions too. It's got to be exactly the same as the original. There's no one around here who could make it. Where can we find someone who can then? In the capital. That's quite a trek. Or Chaldea. The Empire? The Chaldean Empire has a thriving mechanical industry. Surely one of their machinists can make it. Forget it, that's even further away. Capital it is. Why can't the smithy take care of it? Totara's good, you know? I wouldn't know about that. Well, let's go ask him. And so starts our fetch quest, main quest. And since it's probably going to require us to go out anyway, I may as well pick up what I can find really quickly. God dang it, there are no side quests around here. There were 2 side quests to find Hugo. And then he had his own side quest. But thankfully we already had whatever. It was a huge ice chunk that he wanted. I want money. I want money. So, I'm just hoping there should be other people. Well, other people giving quests that pay. Because none of the ones that I have to walk around in town offer any money unless there are like a lot of interactions. Now, you're probably wondering why I'm not just cutting this out. The answer is, for the life of me, I have no idea. Oh, or maybe it's I don't want to record 30 to 40 minutes worth of video that I'm then just going to throw away. That gets annoying sometimes. Well, that took as long as it took. I've taken care of all of the stuff that I could get taken care of in town, but I'm sure that this main quest is going to require that we go out and, well, acquire things, so I'll take care of the things that need us to go out and acquire things for then. I keep every time I see this guy's name, I just think of it as if he were a Pokemon, and it makes it hard to say it properly, much less think of it being said properly. It's really weird. We've got an order for you. What's the matter? You didn't chip something again, did you? Thankfully, no. I do have something I really need your help with, though. Probably quicker if we just show you. You mind coming with us to the clock tower for a bit? Mysterious? Well, I can't say no to you guys, can I? Head back to the plaza and I'll follow you over in a few. You have my thanks, Tartara.
Tatara!
Even Shiva's here. What's this about? We've got something to show you, but it's in the clock tower, so come along. What's your step now?
So this is what the inside looks like.
Boy, get a move on, will you? This machine room's the beating heart of the clock tower. Here you'll find the gears that keep everything moving.
Tatara, we need you to build us a gear that will fit into this mechanism.
Ah, you want me to make a gear?
Oh, please, Tatara, we really need it.
But this type of work doesn't typically fall under the category of blacksmithing.
It doesn't?
Making weapons and equipment is based on forging, basically bashing metal with a hammer. This kind of intricate, finely detailed metal is made through casting, pouring molten metal into a mold. I'm afraid I've never done any casting before.
Oh.
Ah, come on, if you've seen one metal slab, you've seen them all, no? Don't tell me about my trade, bucko. The tools needed couldn't be more different. Which is it? Let me have a look. Interesting. I'm afraid I have absolutely no idea how this works. Looks like a headache to me. You used to have the broken gear from before. Just over there. Chipped, but mostly intact. Might be able to make a mold after all. Gonna need a big container to melt it down, though. Come on, give me that fetch quest. I know it's coming. Hit me with it. But I'll need... yeah.
Tatara?
We'll make a mold of the broken gear, then melt it down and cast it anew. Might work, might not. But we need something else. And I'm guessing it's not easy to get. Star tears.
Star tears? Astrala creme. You're right, Guru. Not easy to get.
Of course it's not. What is it anyway?
Star tears are what we call shooting stars. Tatara needs the type of steel that's taken from them. It's incredibly rare.
What did you need it for anyway? Can't you just use the broken one? Would if I could, but like I said, it's chipped. You can try looking for the chip if you want.
Can't we just make the gears out of regular iron? It's just that we don't really have a lot of time.
Wish there was more I could do, but all these gears are made of ass cheese. That is a word. That is definitely a word. It's Astrala creme. Has to be. Astral acrum doesn't make any sense, so it has to be. All these gears are made of astrolacrum. If we just shoved in a gear made from something else, it'd break right away. let's all just go look. Let's all just go look for the gear fragment, the bit that broke off. I already tore the place asunder looking for it. Assuming it didn't shatter, someone in town must have it. Who'd have thought making a simple gear would be such a pain? There's no gear stronger than Astrolacrum. Best there is for parts, weapons, and armor too. But it chipped when it fell over in the earthquake. Must have been brittle and poorly cast, probably. You might be right about that. All the other parts are still in one piece.
So it's got a reputation. I see. Understood, Tatara. We'll get what you need. Wait for us at your shop.
Sure. I'll have my son and his miner pals haul these parts over. You lot take care now.
Hi, do you know anything about anyone who might have taken anything from around the clock tower? I'm looking for someone who might have a gear fragment.
I reckon our Moody might know something about that.
Oh, Murray. Who's that?
The drunkard who drinks in the plaza even though a perfectly good tavern got built.
Oh, that guy.
I don't know why, but I have a feeling our Moody might be able to help.
I'll go ask. Thanks.
Well, he said he's in the plaza. Well, that's not true. Wrong way.
Have you seen our Murray around anywhere? I've already checked the plaza. Our Murray? Have you tried his house? I'm sure his wife Vena would know where to find him. Unless she's already killed him. So he's married. Where's his house then? Well into the residential district. Thanks a lot. You're Preda, right? Is our Murray home?
Of course he's not. Day in, day out, that old lout just drinks himself silly and never comes home. I'm finished with him. If I ever see him again, I'll string him up by the eaves. I'll string him up the eaves by his underwear.
Well, let's take a breath, Preda.
Nope.
Ah, okay, I understand.
No good drunkard. Just too good for him.
I kinda need him alive, though. At least for now. I have something I really need to ask him, so do you have any idea where he might be?
I should like to know myself. I'm guessing you've already checked the tavern.
Yep, I did, and nope, he's not there. Any other ideas?
Maybe he's finally sobered up then. In hiding is my guess. He knows what's in store for him when he comes back. He doesn't have the guts to step outside the town either, so he must be around somewhere. Like I said, he's probably hiding.
This wasn't as helpful as I'd hoped. Okay, thanks. I'll go look for good hiding places.
I'm not angry at you. If you find him, just Tell him to come home, okay?
And if he actually comes home?
I'll string him up the eaves by his underwear.
Got it. I'll let him know.
May as well check the residential district. Good hiding places, probably the farm or the pasturage. About as far as you can possibly go without actually leaving the town. She said he wouldn't leave the town, so that makes for very... None of the other places that are left make sense to hide out in. So there's obviously just going to be... There's obviously just going to be a main quest marker hanging out in the middle of the screen for no good reason, and then we'll just find him there. Poor Totara. Man has the name of a Pokemon, and once you hear it said like one, you just can't unhear it after that. And you can't think of it any other way. It's sort of like, oh, okay. It's sort of like catching a cold.
Oh boy! I finally found you.
I'm sorry. Don't tell her I'm here.
If you don't want me to tell Preto where you are, answer some questions. Sound fair?
Anything. Go ahead, ask me anything.
When the clock tower fell after the earthquake, did you see anyone take an iron-looking thing from around... an iron-looking thing around this big from the plaza?
No, I don't know anything about that. Not me.
So you didn't see anyone pick anything up?
You know, the last time I woke up in the plaza in the dead of night, I might have seen someone with something shiny.
Shiny? What did they look like?
I was half asleep. Besides, the only light was the moon. I couldn't see them clearly.
You got to remember something. If you don't, I might just have to pay Preta a visit.
Skinny! He was skinny and he had a feather on his head. Oh. Actually, it would have been obvious to guess that it was him.
A feather? Like on a hat? What else?
It might have been a hat. His head was a funny shape, though. Don't remember him having a neck.
Skinny with no neck. Was he wearing a scarf by any chance?
Yes, his neck looked fuzzy, all right. I think he had something in his mouth.
A pipe, perhaps?
No, it was sharper than that. And pointed downward, I think. Yep. When he took the shiny thing, his eyes got all shiny, too.
I think I know who it might be. Thanks, Awamori.
I accidentally skipped what he said, but it boiled down to please don't tell Preta where I am, otherwise she'll kill me.
She asked me to tell you to go home, but apart from that, I'm staying out of it.
She asked you to what?
She said she won't be mad, so you should go home.
Farewell, Awamori. That's about all I've got for you. You're drunk, so I really don't care what actually happens to you.
But if I go home, she'll string you up the eaves by your underwear, yeah.
I'm not going home to that. Well, that is a wonderful relationship. Anyway, he's on 2nd Street. Oh, and of course we start off on this end. Hey, buddy.
Squash, did you take a shiny thing from the plaza a while ago?
Oh, you've done your research, I see.
A fragment of astrolacrum splintered off a gear, so I added it to my little collection. I knew it. That's a gear fragment from the clock tower. We can't fix it without that piece. Can we have it, just as it is?
Is that so? Very well. Only fair to return it.
Thank you. I owe you big.
I'll get around to dealing with that quest of yours as soon as I can. I'm pretty sure it was... The only reason I couldn't do it was because I needed to pass the fire elementum. And I didn't have the ability to at the time. Now we do, so I'll get around to it. If I can. I might not part with it for anyone else, CJ. Apologies for inconveniencing you. Then again, it's starting to feel like this is about the point where the game starts to wind down towards the end. So maybe we will, maybe we won't. I would really love to be able to get the rest of this, well, get the good stuff that Hogan's holding out on. Not you, I don't need to talk to you. We are still a ways off from any of those, though. Nope, wrong place. I needed to go to Outlander Lane. Talk to a guy about casting a thing.
I've got what you need.
Nice work. I'll start the casting right away. I'll have to start with the crucible, so come back in 4 or 5 days.
Got it. Thanks.
I'm cursed with it, so you're going to have to suffer with it as well. I'm trying to resist the urge, only because I'm consciously aware of how it's pronounced, as if he were a Pokemon.
Hi, Chitara. Is the gear ready?
Sure is. Not bad for my first casting, if I do say so myself.
You're my hero, Chitara. I can't thank you enough.
Oh, stop. Besides, it was pretty fun to try casting. I think I can expand my services thanks to you guys. If you need anything else, Cass, just let me know.
Will do. We've got all we need for now, but if anything comes up, I will swing by.
Ah, and that's how the West was won. Through casting.
Shiva, the gear is ready.
You little star. With this we can finally finish renewing Nunavea's pride and joy. It was wrong to treat you so poorly, CJ. You're a good person. Hey, here, take a stab.
The Menhir. Now we can finally head to the barrows beneath the town.
Took long enough, didn't it? Come on, let's get the show on the road.
Isha? My father made a deal with the Empire and put the townsfolk in danger by dragging them into the barrows. All for my sake. I put the people of this town through so much. Can I ever make it up to them?
Isha, listen. Daxa did everything he did to save his little girl. Now that little girl will have to pick up where he left off. Besides, you already have. Who else could have kept this town running like clockwork since Daxa disappeared? Shudder to think what'll become of this place without you. So if it's the town you're worried about, then go smash that sigil to bits and free yourself from this blasted blessing.
Shiva, thank you.
Well, I mean, if nothing else says you're at the end, like not being able to return, I don't know what I was trying to accomplish with that. It looks like we are in the final stretch, ladies and gentlemen. So let's head off to Outlander Lane. The upgrade to the resource bag and the stow pack both cost 5,000 Bakwa. As you can plainly see, we don't have enough to do that. We can literally only get one upgrade of either. I think their weapons are fine. Armor's fine. As long as I'm not stupid, they don't die. Do like being able to attack with her more. Ooh, that's expensive. We also don't have a giant hunk of ice anymore. I think we need to fight the boss of Snow Peak, but I've run through Snow Peak entirely and I've never seen the guy once. I think it's because we needed to be able to cross over to the, what's its face? The volcano. Huh. Well, anyway, let's see. Upwards and downwards attacks doesn't really do anything. What can we do with armor? Wrong person. Oh, we can't do anything with the armor anyway. Alright. And back to the plaza. Actually, let's go to the residential district and save, just in case. And that's certainly one way to save, I suppose. And then it saves again.
glad to hear you saying nice things for a change, but do you think you can get this... Ugh. But do you think you can get this gear in place for us?
Right away. Give me a hand, will you? It's huge. I've got it.
Right then. Use that pulley to drag the weights up. My arms are already ready to fall off.
This one, yeah. Here we go.
It's moving.
Well, yeah. It's kind of the point of everything, you know?
The weight is rising.
Hope so, mate. It's working all right. At this rate, the weights will reach the bottom in about 4 days. Sounds about right if memory serves. We used to wind it up every 4 days or so back in the day.
Didn't you say we'd have to ride the weight down to where the lens fits in?
I did.
And you're telling me it'll take 4 days?
Don't be silly. There's a maintenance lever that'll take you right down.
Oh, good.
What are you waiting for? An invitation? Hop on that weight and get going.
Got it.
Just got to pull this lever and you'll be away.
Watch out, CJ. I don't want my friends to get hurt. No worries. Just a short trip down, isn't it? Ready when you are, Shiva. It's here. The lens can fit in here. All right, Mynheer. I need to help my friends, so wakey wakey. It worked. Now to solve this little riddle.
Hey, I didn't have to do it.
Yes! Time to go smash that sigil up good. Shiva, why are you here? It must be because he was near the Mynheer too.
This just gets better and better.
Shiva, are you hurt?
That took years off me. What just happened?
I should have said something, Shiva. I should have said something, Shiva. Anyone near the Mynheer gets pulled in through it. I didn't think.
Well, that's how it works, eh? Is that right?
And apparently, for some reason, there's no Mynheer to return from or through.
I'll have to stock up on Jet Black and Super Rare to get those years back. Hold on. Are we in the barrels? Well, I never. This is... You guys had this place all to yourselves all this time?
He's changed his tune.
Amazing what a change in perspective can do, ain't it?
Well, it is quite striking when you see it in person.
So what do we do about Gramps? Can't drag him along behind us, can we?
Even if we wanted to send him back, I don't see the Mynheer around anywhere. We can hardly leave him here. He'll have to come along.
This just gets better and better.
Well, this one will unlock new side jobs for us to take care of. And with any luck, this ends on an even 30 rather than on 31 or 32 or anything in between. If we're lucky.
Well, what do we have here?
He said, "What have we here?" But I
Just flew off the handle. Shiva, please refrain from touching anything. Who knows what can happen? Looks a lot like that other room we saw. Another one of the sorcerer's labs?
Whoa, a raw lens. It's seen better days, hasn't it? Dim, dirty. Think it's broken?
It's lost its power. Looked like it was used to power up a rune lens.
So it's just a shell. Great. Okay.
Father,
Daxa, he lived. Well, apparently he's holding the humongous lens that CJ lusts after. It worked.
Those raw lenses from the monsters and the ruins, their power, it's working. Finally, through transmutation, I can turn these raw lenses into something greater. The worms that populate Nevea are just as worthless as the cattle that came before them, but in greater numbers. If every one of the worms were to produce a raw lens, I might have enough magical power to learn the truth of the rune barrows. If not, I'll just wait for new worms to seep in and do it all again.
Oof. I almost blew a booger out of my nose trying to do that, so I'm going to go ahead and skip the maniacal laughter this time. I doubt there'll be a next time, but who knows? Oh, that feels awful.
It's gone. What are you doing, Daxa? Did he say he wanted a raw lens from every one of the worms?
he did, and I think I finally get it. His plan was to empower the sigil using that humongous lens, then curse the whole town with this WeArEuS blessing.
That dirty no good. You think I'm just gonna let you play me like that, do you?
It's clear now. That is not my father. That is the evil sorcerer who cursed my home. And when I find him, I'll put an end to this for good. We have to act fast. The sigil must be destroyed. Anyone who gets in our way can meet the same end. Destroy them. Destroy them all.
Now we're talking. Anyone that tries to stop us, you leave them to me, mate.
Isha, sorry. I had no idea it would end like this. You did nothing but stay true to your words, CJ. I am grateful. Truly. Will you help me one last time to finish what my father couldn't? Do you even have to ask? Let's do it, Isha.
Who are they?
Lens bandits. I thought you all gave up and ran away.
We haven't heard from you in quite some time. I couldn't help but feel like my presence was required. That enormous lens is up ahead, is it not, Guru? And who's he? An Imperial dog. Same as me.
What?
I must thank you young ladies for assisting my compatriot. As your services are no longer required, I shall permit you to join your fallen Nevaean brethren here among the rubble.
Erstwhile, I presume. The Imperial who made a pact with my father. Is the Empire in the habit of sending rogues to cause trouble in neighboring territories now? Tax evaders, no less. I thought an empire would at least show some semblance of dignity. Have you no shame?
How dare you?
Oh, I don't know. Riding on coattails and taking what's not yours sure sounds imperial to me. Not big and bold enough to come get your own treasure, no. A leech is all you are.
I will not be spoken to like by some lowly ore-stained street urchin. Guru, take care of these savages at once. Have your ears sealed up, beastman? Or have you forgotten about your poor daughter? Shall you let her suffer as your late wife did? Rich enough for treachery, are we? Eliminate these gutter snipes and go fetch me that enormous lens. Me? Disobey me and I'll take your daughter's life before her sickness has the chance. Oh, do you ever shut up? If you want to punish me, you're free to try.
Well, I see they sort of messed up there.
If you want to punish me, you're free to try your luck here and now. I'll have your head...
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
I'll have your head back to your mates in Galdea before you get anywhere near my alibi.
Nice, I see what they did with the name there.
Attack! Attack! Oh, please.
Every time he turns around, I'm somewhere new. That's annoying.
Ah! Curse you. You're nothing. Howl all you want on the other side. What the... I can't see a thing. Did he get away?
Guru!
Are you sure you want to stay here? Well, there's literally no way for him to go back anyway. I can't fight tooth and nail to save my own kid, just to let you and the kids here die. We'll end this together, then I'll go get my little alibi and bring her here. Just say the word and you'll have a home here in Nevaea. My boy has another rental house you can have. Pria'll be all too happy to have a new friend. I'd hate to impose, but Alibi is sick, and the air here is so clean, and the hot springs, and I don't know how long she's got left, but I just want her to enjoy it.
Her sickness can't be healed?
Doc's all said it's too late for that. Got a couple of years left at best. When all this was done, I was out. That was the plan. Take the money and run. But I shouldn't have lied to you.
Goru, were it not for you, we would never have made it this far.
Well, technically, because there wouldn't be any way for CJ to get up to the really tall devices to put the lens in them. So yeah, she's right.
She's right. What's with you getting all guilt-ridden all of a sudden? You think you've got room for one more here, Isha? I think I'd like to stay myself. Of course. How foolish would I be to force out a friend? I never thought I'd have one, let alone two. Well, there won't be much town left for us to live in if we don't destroy that sigil. Let's go.
What about me?
You're our friend too.
Yes!
Unfortunately, it appears we have progressed into main quest 31, so things don't end quite so cleanly in terms of, well, numerically, but that's fine. A chest, surely it's not a trap or anything. Just one lone chest.
This looks like the innermost chamber. I can feel magic energy pulsing from the other side. The sigil is in there for sure.
So this is it, huh? Might want to run a last-minute gear check before we barge in. There won't be much use in there. I'll wait here. Don't keep me waiting, though. Come home now. All three of you. Home.
I think I can still pause the game and change their... Hold on. I don't think I have any useful stuff here. There's vitality rings, strength rings, defense. Since he's a wizard, he's probably got the magic. I think we'll actually go with that, and health. Just throw on runes just for the sake of being able to. I don't know. Let's actually increase her magic defense, and I guess give her that. As for you... yeah, that's all good. So let's go.
Ooga chaka, ooga chaka.
I can't stop this feeling. Hey, fake mayor. Think you're real clever, do you? We've got you now, and we know who you really are.
They changed his name to no longer Doxa.
Show yourself. I didn't come all this way to be ignored, mate.
I'm guessing he's trying to pretend he's still her father.
Isha. Stop these scoundrels. Your father is trying to save the town, okay? Please, you have to trust me.
Shut up!
Why did she only shoot 3? She has 4 now.
Isha, stop.
Shut up! Shut up, shut up, you monster!
You call me a monster, you who would murder your own father. Look upon your monstrousness. His bloody, his body blooded, his bones broken. Your beloved father. He was in much worse.
I guess he's given up the facade, so we'll go with...
He was in much worse condition when I found him, of course.
You're a monster, alright.
Damage this body all you want. I feel nothing. You cannot hurt me.
I'm ready. CJ, Guru, don't hold back.
So the verbs have turned. Very well, it's too early to harvest you, but I'll let you entertain me for a while. Then I'll dismember each of your poor limbs out of your lifeless husks.
Get over here.
Ow. Get over here, bud. Dang it. Just wait here. Ouch, and I'm stuck here because I am burned. And it won't go away. This is irritating. Weird. There we go. I didn't summon Isha twice, so I don't know why she couldn't finish the combo.
Father, I have avenged you. Isha!
There's life in him yet.
How fun! I haven't enjoyed myself this much in 300 years!
What's happening? His power is increasing exponentially.
You animals have freed me of my physical form, so now I can be so much more. I never imagined a simple soul extraction could give me so much power. Gather my failed experiments. Those who died here needlessly come to me and feed my power.
Ah, that's more final boss like. He's massive.
Twist my limbs and spill my guts all you want. I can't die. Wouldn't you rather just join me?
Frankly, no, because you're gross.
I see. This is going to be a bit more involved, isn't it? That's blocked. Oh dear. Ow. Real quick, just gotta... we'll save the power bomb until after I figure out how we're supposed to fight this guy. God dang it, get over here. No dice. Watch out for whatever's falling from above. Are you kidding me? These areas won't be marked? Really? Actually, I don't want to use a potion yet, though. Ow. Have fun with that, bud. I disagree with that. And the unfortunate part is we sort of need her. Away from that. God dang it. Ah. Yeah, I know that one was on me. I was really sloppy about it. Let's not dwell on that, though.
Get out. Wait for that. I disagree with that. I also could have dashed past it, so getting hit was my own fault. See how that works. Ouch. Wait for the explosion. Ow. Goodness. Ooh, very close. And gotcha. Whoop. Almost. Ouch. There we go. Got a little hairy there. We also picked up another rune fragment, which we can't actually do anything with as far as I am aware. It might be an item used to craft other things or something, I don't know.
Ah, fools. You are but verbs. I'll... Even if you defeat me, the sigil will live on. The spell will continue. Anyone who dares set foot in Nevaeh will be but fodder for my ambitions.
Just die! Isha, now! Be gone! Be gone!
My time is up. This is the end.
The sigil, it won't stop. Stop! It's no use. What can we do? The root lens! We have to destroy it. It's powering the sigil. But that's what you came here for. You need a treasure to take home. I already got what I came here for. You, Karoo, the townsfolk, Nunavea is my treasure and my home. There ain't no bigger treasure than that. Isha, Guru, you with me?
Till the end, mate.
Full power.
Whatever that's supposed to mean. Some weeks later.
Do you think Guru was able to get to Alibi in time? Can you believe he just ran off without as much as a word? Didn't even tell me where the treasure was. What kind of treasure hunter just leaves the partner high and dry? Calm down. The most important thing is that both he and Alibi return safely. Of course they will. Just watch, you'll see. Oh, I meant to ask, but how are you doing? Well, destroying the sigil didn't do much about the raw lens inside me. Upon inspection, from various sources, it's become attached to several vital organs. Too dangerous to remove. Right. I know not when this lens would choose to end my life. But until it does, I intend to be the best mayor I can possibly be. That settles it. I've got my next mission. You and me, are going to find a way to get rid of that raw lens. Now that the town's budget books are nice and balanced again, Gokto and Shiva can take care of that stuff. There ain't no treasure I can't find, so leave it to me. We'll cure poor little Alibi and find a way to deal with that lens.
Let me try that one again. Nope, that's still not working.
We'll cure poor little Alibi and find a way to deal with that lens. Scavenger's honor. You with me? Time spent with friends is to be treasured, I suppose. And I would like to see some more of the world. I'm with you, CJ. But I'll find what I need myself. I can't rely on you for everything. Whatever you say.
How are we doing, ladies? Miss Mayor, I got a question if you don't mind. Merchant swung by earlier to deliver a letter. I ain't never heard of no one by the name of Crown Jewel, though. You got any idea who that might be?
Shh! Not so loud!
What in tarn? Don't tell me CJ is...
Short for Crown Jewel.
Well, so what if it is?
That is actually a terribly tacky name.
Excuse me. It's suitable for a scavenger. Yes, very shiny.
It's not a name I'm likely to forget, that's for sure. A little Crown Jewel.
Not a word to Guru. You got that? Or I'll kill the both of you. Of course. Not like I can do much about it. My family names all their kids after treasures, if you must know.
That explains the sender's name being Gold Digger, I suppose. Crown Jewel gets a letter from Gold Digger. For a spell, I thought the youngins were playing a prank on me.
Gold Digger? My dad. I sent him a letter along with my stamp card, told him the stamp card was the treasure I'd found on my rite of passage. I guess this is his reply.
To my lovely Crown Jewel, first things first, I owe you an apology. That raw lens I said I found on my rite of passage, it's a fake we've had in the family for years.
It's a what?
Don't be too angry about it. The rite's not really about treasure in that sense. It's about learning what's important to you. In my case, the treasure I found was your mom, and then you. The gift that kept on giving. From what I read in your letter, it seems like you've done pretty well yourself. You've made your old dad proud, sweetheart. Whenever you feel like coming home, we'll be right here. No matter how far this world takes you, you'll always be my pride and joy, my priceless treasure. Lots of love, Gold Digger. Ladies and gentlemen, that brings us, finally, to the end of Eiyuden Chronicle Rising. The prequel to Eiyuden Chronicle, which I don't even know when that's supposed to be released now. It was supposed to be in October, but as far as I'm aware, that hasn't actually happened. Which is fine, because it gave me time to play this game that was much, much longer than I was actually expecting it to be. Almost 18 hours worth of game at for a $7 game. And frankly, I'm glad I actually did play it. I know everyone's stories. That's actually really convenient for me. Of course, they'll probably go over this stuff in the full game itself, but it's good to have this backstory information, you know? And it was good. It was actually really good. And there goes Malor, who I thankfully never have to voice ever again. And Gokto, whose voice I never have to struggle to remember. I keep having trouble remembering the bird guy's name. It starts with an S, I know that, but after that, I just blank on it, you know? SC? I don't remember after that what it could be. And I also can't skip this, so if there's something after it, we're going to have to wait and see. In the meantime, between now and then, I'm going to try and remember. Oh, that looks like it's it for the credits? Nope. In the meantime, I'm just going to try. It's not Scruff. I know that. It doesn't make any sense. I can't remember the guy's name. I just can't. I don't know who this is supposed to be, whether it's a guy or a girl, so... So you failed to secure the primal lens. I can offer only my apologies, mighty ducks. We have secured raw lenses and rune lenses and raw lenses, but the largest one, the supposed primal lens, has been destroyed. In addition, the room in which the lens was found appears to have caved in as a result of the power released in the sigil's destruction. It would appear that we have underestimated the adventurers, or at least some of them. I take full responsibility. The fault lies with me. I expected too much of you. If I may, you may not. My lord, I just... Erstwhile, you obey me, not your own selfish whims. Leave. This world is not the one I want, but it will be.
I know the emphasis was misplaced there. Ooh, we got critical mastery, whatever that's supposed to be. Impossible luck as well. Post-game data will be created. By loading this data, you can replay the game from just before the final battle. Okay. Go ahead with this one. Hard mode is now available in the game's settings. Yeah, sure, why not? I don't actually believe I'll ever even play it after today, but who knows? And so, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for us today. I hope you guys have enjoyed yourselves and everything you've seen thus far. What comes next, I could not even begin to tell you. We've been recording this for about 2 months now. All of the games I had lined up, wish listed for their eventual release. I don't know how many of those we've left in the dust. I'm just saying. So I don't know what there is that's coming, because I can't actually play any of the old stuff. Nobody's going to watch that. Hardly anyone watches this stuff as it is. But those of you who have watched this, even if for some odd reason you've jumped on to the final episode in the series, go take your butt back to the beginning. What are you doing here? Those of you that have been here from the beginning, though, I appreciate it. I know it's only like a handful of you guys, but still, I do appreciate the fact that you watch at all. And now I can't even begin to assume how long you guys actually watch, but I appreciate the time you're willing to spend, though I wish you would stay throughout the entire video. And, every once in a while, throw a comment down there, because apparently likes and subscriber count doesn't actually matter. The only thing that matters is this retarded concept of engagement, but I'm not getting into that. Again, I have no idea what comes next in terms of what we're going to be playing in this time slot. And we've also got the the Black Friday sale on Steam coming up, and I am angling to get the the expansions for Guild Wars 2. I played that game for about 42 or 43 hours and then got to level 80. I've been itching to play more, but lately I've been playing Warframe, trying to make up for all of the time that I lost on doing that. I hadn't played the game in years, so there's quite a bit of stuff to take care of there, but eventually I will get back to Guild Wars 2. Unfortunately, given the way that they have the seasons thing, in between the expansions, I can't actually play the expansions until I get the seasons. So there's that whole thing. Anyway, I don't know what comes next. You'll find out around the same time I do. And so with all that said, we will see you next time.